Well, Sean, perhaps not at our best tonight, but once again showing the mentality to get something from the game.
I was pleased second half. I thought first half we were off a little bit, but you're playing against side with a new manager sitting in the stand. We know that often works, and I thought they played with an edge, so credit to them. There was an edge, and they looked a bit more on the front foot than us, a little bit more free. Big expectation here tonight, and that's what we've got to continue to grow with. I've certainly learned that in my time. And I think the second half we did grow with that expectation. I think it was a much better performance, much braver in possession, calm in possession when the crowd are getting, wanting it all thrust and blood and thunder, if you like, which I quite like, as you know. But sometimes you've got to break down a banked-in unit, and we did enough, I thought, to certainly get a point in the second half. After that, a fine strike. But the mentality keeps improving here. That's important. I mention it constantly because the subs have affected the game tonight, and that's important. We've got a good set-piece goal. That's important if you can't score from free play. But equally, we've made a lot of chances again with quality from free play. So, disappointed in a way because you want to win these games, of course, but you certainly don't want to lose them. And I think the mentality was right in seeing a team give everything to make sure we didn't lose tonight.
Do you feel that was the main difference between the halves, the composure on the ball, or...?
Yeah, just the first half. We just got lost in the bravery to go and play and got a bit tight. The crowd was different. 'Cause I was saying, to the lads, I said, look, lads, sometimes the hardest fight to win is the one that everyone expects you to. That's the difference. And the expectation was different. Like you could feel it in the whole stadium. But we've got to grow with that. That's another thing I said to them. I said, lads, it's part of Everton Football Club. I've learned it. The challenge of the last couple of seasons, quickly get part of the challenge, 10 points quickly. I've been saying that, as you know. Don't hang around forever. They'll stay with us, but we've got to give something back. And I said, that takes bravery. And I thought second half, we were a lot more brave with the ball, a lot more brave in possession. There's different kinds of bravery in football. Of course, there's blood and guts and the will and demand. What about being brave with the ball? What about using the ball? What about making decisions? And even when you are getting questioned, can you go and make a good decision? Can you stick with what you do and stick to task? And I thought that was on show second half.
Is that important the team can get their heads around that, about maybe the expectation when from the fans as well, when we expected to win? Because there are some teams that we got to come to Goodison that are down there at the bottom toward the table.
Yeah, I think most of the players know it. It's just reminding themselves of it. That is what it is. I know that now. I've been here a year, and I know what it's like. It's my 50th game, I think, tonight. So I know what their expectation is here. So there's no free ride here. And who would want it? I don't want a free ride here. And I said to the players, lads, that gives you the edge. You've got to use it as a positive. You've got to use that energy and go and take it on and be brave with what your performance is. And I thought the second half was a much better show of that.
And set-piece threat yet again. I think only Arsenal have scored more goals from corners than us this season. I mean, it's such an important weapon, isn't it?
It's funny that Arsenal score more than us, but it never really gets a mention about them scoring all them goals from set pieces. Funny that, isn't it? It's not sort of thing that, isn't it? It's almost like, you're not really meant to score set pieces, but if you're Arsenal, you're allowed.
It's still football, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you work on set pieces? I'm super proud of what the players are going from set pieces. The mentality to get in there. Another great header from Amadou. He had one at Burnley, I think it was. Great ball in as well, by the way. Great delivery. We want to score goals from free play, of course, and there was enough on show second half, the chance we created, to know that we will do that. But if you can't score a goal from that, then make sure you score a goal. And that's the bit we've got to change. We are a threat from set piece if you want to continue being that. But can we add that clarity from more of free play? Because there was enough chances second half to score more than one goal.
And one of those chances came from Dukes. Didn't put it in the back of the net this time, but yet again popping up at the right place. How good was it to see him?
No, exactly. Look, I mean, Johnny on the spot again. He's done well to keep it out, I said to him. But no, look, he's with our start of him. He's just fit. He's just back in the side. He'll get fitter and sharper. We are pleased. We are getting others back fit and sharp. Seamus went down with illness, unfortunately. Couldn't make the squad even. But no, I mean, that fitness and sharpness is coming back, and the group are getting stronger. The bench is getting stronger. That's going to help us as well.
We know there's attacking quality in this side because we've seen it so much home and away this season. So what do you think the team needs to get back to show those performances before Christmas, that attacking display?
It's just freedom. Don't forget, we win 4 on the squad, 4 on the trot. The whole mentality changed because everyone's like, oh my goodness. That weirdly gives you freedom. It's like I say, it's like the new manager coming for them tonight. Strangely, they all, look a bit sharper. That edge comes back. But then you've got to find it when there's no freedom, if you like. You've got to find it within yourselves. And I thought second half we did, and that's going to be part of the growth of the side. When the demand is higher, the expectation's higher, we've got to put it on us as well. And I think that's something that we're continually looking at the mentality of the players to do that.
And just a word on Dominic. I know there was no goal tonight, but his hold-up play, his work rate yet again, I thought was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think he's playing stronger by the week. I think he's getting in the right areas. He's had a couple of headers. He's a couple that, if it bobbles the right way instead of the wrong way, land for him. But it'll be part of what we do. There's no two ways about it, and the team are giving their bit as well.
And just as you mentioned about players coming off the bench, Amadou's got a goal, Jack's contributed as well. Important to get you thinking ahead of Brighton on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I said to the players at the beginning of the season, we've got to build a squad mentality. Not about individuals, about everyone pointing in the right direction. You can see with that performance, certainly second half, all the noses are pointing in the right direction, trying to play, trying to affect the game, and trying to win a game. I thought that mentality was clear. Second half, we lost our way, but second half, I thought that was clear.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.